Either or. I'll probably prefer the Witcher kind of one better, but ARPG probably work better for it, if you get me. But either way, I would love to see, a proper thing that really, cares. How about I go make my point this way instead? Basically, I would love to see, stories and content on, on like more factions on them all. Like, obviously, some are bit parts and all that, but people, the different factions get fleshed out that bit more. Getting to see more stuff out of them rather than they're like, oh, they're there, moving on. Here, I'll try and make my point again in a moment. But see this lava pit up here. Wait, what? The guy is still here. I figured they would have removed this. That's why I talked about it as I did. I figured it would be gone. Because they're all about stripping out all the fun stuff. But yeah, I would love to anyway see a Warcraft like due to the limitations of an MMO and all that, I'd love to see like a Warcraft like RPG that did expand on the lore, that you did see, basically like I know I end up feeling that such a thing would allow the factions. Ooh, High Lord Mastergond. That such a game would allow the factions that don't get very any screen time to get at least a little, and that would be nice. Certainly, they're not going to get a ton, and they're a big part. Not everyone's a big player in things, but not everyone's a big player in things. So it's fine that some have a big part, but it would just be nice to see a bit more of them. And I feel the having a proper RPG rather than just the MMO will be a good vehicle to accomplish that. Will you assist me, mortal? Hear my tale. Ah, I think I think he was living the first time round. Maybe I'm misremembering. I thought he was living the first time round, and I guess the Kata version is that he was never rescued. He's dead, or maybe he was dead, but in both cases. But yeah, anyway, basically, in the MMO, there's so many different factions like the gnomes and the trolls and all that aren't getting any screen time, that aren't getting any, attention and love. And I just feel that if there was a large, expansive, deep, RPG that cared about the lore, they might actually get some screen time there and a bit of attention, a bit of love, and that'd be great. That's what I'm trying to say. It just, I'm just all scattered today. Will you assist me, mortal? Hear my tale. Praise the Lord. It has been many years since I had visitors. Let's hear your tale. As a young night elf in Darkshore, I crossed paths with a group of unsavory individuals known as Twilight's Hammer. A group of them befriended me, and shamefully I ended up eschewing my fate in a loon and embracing the vitriol of the Twilight's Hammer. It was not until a vision came to me from a loon that I had woken up from the malaise that I had fallen into as a follower of the old gods. In repentance, I began work on my prayer to Elune. Etched into a tablet of pure gold was the embodiment of my remorse, shame, sorrow, regret, and sorrow. Unfortunately, the Twilight's Hammer found the tablet and branded me a blasphemer. I was summarily executed, my prayer to a wound incomplete. I am now bound to this world as a spirit, unable to transcend to the nether. Transcend to the nether. It's, I've never heard anyone else talk about people ascending to the nether. Like the demons, they go there, but that's because demons are bound to it. But I've never seen either lore talking about that. It's perfectly possible my knowledge of the WoW lore isn't as great as I think it is. I haven't read all the novels, for example. But then again, Blizzard frequently contradicts and disregards the novels, or only accepts every second word from them. You know. Held in this cage is a warning to all that will betray the fate of the Twilight's Hammer.
May the stars guide you. Greetings.
I have accepted my fate here in this cage, but the prayer must be found. Will you assist me, mortal? Will you find the prayer to a wound? As I stated, the prayer was etched onto a golden tablet. I believe they hold it within one of their vile chests, near the entrance to their cave at the bottom of the ridge. If you recover my prayer, don't bring it back to me. Instead, take the time to read through it. Absolution may be asking too much based on the sins I've committed, but that won't stop me from holding out hope. Zamel's prayer raises an ally's stamina by 15 for an hour. Like that music. I kind of ended up being reminded of Hansel and Gretel from Nier. That boss music. Fine, I guess I'll kill you. Such a chore. But yeah, that boss music, you know? There's two versions of it. Bluebird and just Hansel and Gretel, I think. Or it's Bluebird and Bluebird, Hansel and Gretel. I'm not sure. And it's BLU. Either way, it's both are great. Great bits of music. Thought that they kept it. Maybe they're gonna try and desecrate it or something. Your heart feels light when you hold this item. You glance over the Night Elf's prayer. As your eyes pass over the words of Zamel's prayer, you feel the tablet grow lighter. A wave of warmth passes over you, and the tablet is gone. Now level 47. While with everyone leveling with me, I feel the heirlooms have kind of lost some value. You know? But anyway. They still value in getting you to, you know, like Outland or whatever sooner, but still. But, you know, you can't really skip zones. You're becoming, you know, over-leveled and overly geared for them anymore. Which would help speed things up. You've done all that I've asked you to do, Shandalyn. There's really nothing more for you here for you. If you're interested in continuing your career as an agent of the Taurian Brotherhood, speak with Loctos Stark Bargainer at the Grim Guzzler in Blackrock Depths. Farewell. Really, there's plenty else. A ruby hilted hammer has a nice ring to it. Standard edition necklace given to all Twilight's Hammer initiates in Searing Gorge. The gems look sparklier from afar. Up close they look kind of dingy. Ah well, a little spit and polish should do the trick, and if not, I can use them to practice my disenchanting.
Watch your back.
If they just have you slaughter people Oh yes, I never combined them. Further necklace. It's a 68% increase. I could auction it though, so no. Oh, you. Meh. You got the thing? Hansel weighs the stone in his hands. This thing is strange, Shandalyn. Don't know what to make of it. They natural, that's for sure. The Saurian Brotherhood doesn't maintain a militia. Just a few guards and me. And that's it. If we're to successfully strike against the Dark Irons of the Gorge, we're going to need help. Mountain Lord Rendan sits atop that tower across the gorge to our south. He doesn't consort with Twilight folks or far elementals, but he hasn't joined the Brotherhood either. Maybe it's time we paid him a visit. With his help, we might just stand a chance. Sure. Okay, nope. In the Hall of the Mountain Lord. That's a reference to a song, In the Hall of the Mountain King. It's not bad music. It's been used in a few games. I think it's open source. So I'm still recording, right? Yes, you can hear me, you can hear the game, and you have footage. Not sure when this is going to come out. I need to clear off a lot of space off my computer before I can get back to editing. I know there's a quest to kill these guys. It's Incendiosaur. You need their giblets or something. I can't remember. But it's been quite a while since I did this. I did the quests when they initially came out in Kata on my main. I just flew around doing them for some reason. But of 120s. Lovely. But yeah, I remember that. So I wanted to sidestep them until I actually have a point to kill them.
Here there.
Aye.
Off with you. You got my attention.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, good. Watch your back. Here there. Off with you. What's on your mind? Watch your back. What's on your mind?
Anuma Jubi. An emissary from the Saurian Brotherhood. They're looking for my support. Fine. Might be willing to help out. For a price. The Dark Irons in Blackrock have got nothing on me. Neither do those boys up at Torian Point. I'm independent as can be. That's the way I like it. Of course, for the right price, I'll listen to either side. Alright. Right. Rendan's attendant. Just constantly dancing chick. Oh, that's hell. You know, just dancing for all eternity. Must be a noon rate around here or something. That overseer Oilfist couldn't pick a worse time to ask me to join a fight. My son's already under siege. Some of my guards can't handle, but still, it wouldn't be easy for me to just pick up and send some dwarves into that infernal gorge. Tell you what, you take out their marksmen that are holding our fortress under siege, and consider your offer. You'll find them slinking around the flats to the east. You're saying that you're neutral, fair enough, and you'll listen to either side. Makes sense. But one side's outright attacking you. You know, that's... He just sounds like a glutton for punishment, like, oh, hurt me more. Or, maybe not quite that. But, yeah, it's not making sense to me. So, set him ablaze. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but my tower is much taller than any of the other towers here in the gorge. Some dwarves pride themselves at how deep they can dig, but not me. Sometimes I think I should have been born a wildhammer. Still, I don't like the sight of those other towers, though. Reaching up like that, tickling my tower's feet. Here, take this torch and use it on the braziers atop those other towers. They'll be sorry they ever built them to begin with. Torch of Retribution. Those gorge-digging dwarves do at least one thing right. They make very high-quality bullets. I've been unable to reproduce their results, so I've taken to stealing whatever bullets of theirs that I can find. Want my help? Get me a couple hundred bullets from those marksmen below. I'm sure they'll be happy to give you their bullets one at a time, but you might find it faster just to look for the crates filled with them.
Off with you.
Great to meet ya.
There's so much we don't know about the Incendiasaurs. Gizzards. That was it. Where do they come from? How do they survive out here on the flats? And why do they taste so bad? The key to understanding these prehistoric beasts, I believe, starts with the fire gizzard. Every Incendiasaur has one. I'd like a few of them to study. You find the Incendiasaurs circling around the foot of our summit, mostly to the west.
Good.
You can actually collect the bullets off them one at a time. I was hoping the game would do that. I really was. And it fucking did. On some level I feel that should be an achievement. Get the 200 bullets by having them shoot them at you. I'm questioning this mountain lord. If he left them build, 4 towers up around his tower, Oh no, this one corner of his purely metal tower is on fire. Whatever will we do? Oh no, oh no. Okay, actually it's spreading. That's something. Odd voice. I thought she had a different one.